Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 6 of Reacher. What'd you think of last episode?
I really loved seeing the dynamic between Reacher and Neagley.
Yeah, Neagley is fantastic so far. Badass. I love the moment where Reacher was talking about how he was going to find her, but she found him.
Or she knew how to lead him to her using like his own logic.
Yeah, clearly super intelligent. Last episode was brutal. The cops kind of getting killed and the one killing himself technically.
Yeah.
Then we had Roscoe just punching the shit out of Teal was great. And the big ending of Kleiner being killed.
Yeah, that was insane. Obviously, we had kind of a theory that Kleiner wasn't the top dog, like he was involved and he was up there, but he wasn't like in charge.
Yeah.
And that's very clearly the case.
Because he just got killed, just like all the other people who were screwing up.
Yes. So interesting. He wasn't killed in the same way as we've seen everyone else. He wasn't like up on the wall.
Like crucified, eating his own testicles.
Yeah. It was still very bad.
I'm 99.9% sure that it was a Colombian necktie.
From my Colombian husband.
And I know that because I'm mostly Colombian. So I know a good Colombian necktie when I see one. And I think that was it.
I'm okay, guys.
But yeah, brutal. I mean, just super brutal. And it's going to change everything. I mean, KJ is going to be pissed off. Reacher's going to have to figure out who the hell are we going after now, because they were all trying to get after Kleiner.
Yeah.
And now that's just eliminated.
Yeah. The comments that you guys had on the Reacher slap to KJ were cracking us up.
Yeah.
So that scene was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, Reacher always just kicks the shit out of everyone, but there's a lot left to uncover. I feel like even more than there ever was, because who the hell are we going after? Like you said, we haven't seen any other character have the potential to be above Kleiner.
No.
So it's either...
It's potentially people we haven't met yet.
Yeah, potentially someone we haven't met yet, or someone who's just been right underneath us the whole time.
Which would be crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm loving watching our core three. Excited that Neagley kind of came in, and I hope we see a lot more of her because I liked her a lot.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm really loving the series.
Oh yeah, it's great. So I can't wait to see what happens next.
Yeah, me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
That's a Venezuelan butterfly cut.
Oh!
No!
So you effectively drowned in your own blood.
No! I thought it was a Colombian necktie!
You were so confident.
I was so confident. I did say 99.9% sure, so I left some margin in there.
I think they sent enforcement up from Venezuela to keep the trains running on time.
When was the last time you were on a stakeout? Change in leadership can result in mistakes. If it does, I want to be watching when it happens.
So they do think he was the leader.
Officially hit the fan.
The dung. Just curse.
Try and drum up some of that Google satellite shit.
What an idiot.
Okay, assume county forensics are already there. Hey, find anything?
Nothing yet.
I'll head over.
Still think my dad's guilty, you piece of shit!
Easy. I'm gonna give you a do-over considering the circumstances. Take another swing. This goes in a different direction really fast.
All right, Finlay.
Sully the name and reputation of a man who has done nothing!
Never done anything in this town but my job.
Fuck you, carpetbagger.
KJ is gonna get what's coming to him.
I don't know if he's involved. He's not very smart.
Yeah.
You accuse this town's fairy fucking godfather of homicide only to find out he's a victim like all the others. I'll call you back in the game soon enough.
Do realize there's a reason he was targeted, right?
Like, he's a victim because he's involved.
Yeah.
Quite a vehicle.
It gets me from A to B. Just need the windows tinted.
3 days, at least.
I guess I'll need a loaner then.
Yeah, we don't do loaners.
Just take it.
Guess you could take my car. It ain't a Bentley, but it'll get you from A to B.
It's not very tinted.
Is the barber?
Oh yeah, good catch.
How'd you do it, Mr. Mosley?
Do what?
Stay here in Margrave.
Need some advice.
Yeah.
Margrave's a long way from Harvard Square, Detective.
It's none of your business.
I mean, you just asked him the same thing.
For whatever reason, I'm now suspicious of the barber because of like a razor blade cut to the neck of Kleiner.
No way.
Throwing it out there just as a wild option.
Nah.
Is it over?
No. But I brought some backup.
Roscoe. Oh, a little piece of my grave. Where are my manners? Get you some water.
She's a total mess.
How could you not be?
But what are the rules?
Both locks, no lights when we're sleeping, and don't use the fireplace.
Good job. I'm leaving you in good hands.
Just hanging out. Shouldn't you be watching?
Beef jerky in an enclosed space.
Doesn't spike your insulin?
Dang, I didn't know beef jerky was that great.
So Neely, she's a friend?
We served together in the 110th.
So she's a friend.
Guess we can call her that.
I did call her that. Why can't you call her that?
I call her Neely.
Neely?
Was I saying it wrong?
I thought it was Neegly.
So did I.
So what's the deal with the 110th?
Long story.
You got somewhere to be.
Yeah, I got plenty of time.
Army let me put together my own special investigations unit. There were 9 of us.
Where are the rest of them?
No idea. Went through a lot together. That's when I was in the Army.
And now?
I'm not in the Army.
So amazing to talk to.
Barely talked to your brother for years. How do you let go of people so easily?
Move on, Finlay. I've seen trees lose rings faster than you.
Oh, jeez.
My wife's dead.
Oh, what?
That's not what you told me.
Never said you were right about us being divorced.
Well, why didn't you correct me?
Oh, my God.
I don't need anyone's pity.
Is that why you left Boston?
You try living in a city where every place you look's a memory of the love of your life.
Jeez.
Now I pay a mobile bill each month to hear her on the voicemail.
It's all some kind of penance for you not being able to save your wife?
Something like that.
Changes everything.
Well, that's stupid.
Preacher.
Fuck you.
I like it when you curse. You should do that more often.
Double fuck you twice.
Reacher's not the best to talk to, but that was...
What's happening?
Oh.
Kleiner was murdered less than 24 hours ago. Now his nephew's out making deliveries.
Pretty suspicious.
Tensions are up. Buyers want their counterfeit cash. That truck could be full of it.
Let's find out.
Can you catch them in this thing?
I miss their dad. I lost my dad when I was a kid, too. Him and my mom both. It was a car accident. I was in the back. It's a miracle I survived.
Jeez, we're learning so much devastating news.
My Meemaw would read me Harry Potter, because Harry gets told that his parents died in a car accident. I'd lie to myself and pretend that my parents were wizards who died trying to do those same things. Is that why I became a cop? That was the idea.
Jeez.
You know, they're gonna be okay. Kids are resilient, and they are lucky to have you.
I'm really afraid something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Was less afraid when we never saw them.
What's going on? What do you see?
Oh, no. Someone's here.
You take off for the woods and don't stop running.
And drop back, you're getting too close.
My distance is perfect.
You're a giraffe in a grand caravan. Drop back. Can't take another blues song.
This is T-Bone Walker.
I thought T-Bone was white. You sure he was black?
T-Bone Burnett was white. Walker was black. Come on.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
They just hate each other. Oh man, Roscoe went out there in the woods?
Yeah, that's what she said. If I yell.
Oh, I thought she was just gonna just like stay bunkered in the house. Oh, at least she snuck up on him. Fuck, Roscoe? More South Americans? Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Oh, my.
They're right behind you.
Those kids are not fast enough.
She didn't want to just open fire on them? I thought she would lead them in a different direction or something.
Get down in the brush. Hide. I'm gonna lure them away. Yes. Do it.
Okay, thank you.
Meet me at the first mile mark you come to. Hide.
Oh, somehow they lost him. Oh, Jesus. Oh. You have the advantage now. Just take him out. Oh, man. Got like a strobe light or something on his flashlight? Just a blinder?
is that?
The fuck? Is this a bomb? Holy shit! Good shot, Roscoe. Uh-oh, goodbye. What about the other one? There's two, right?
Yeah, I think she shot the one guy in the leg.
Yeah.
What about that guy?
What am I, an eagle?
They can't afford 2 sets of binoculars.
Half asleep. His monitor's blocking his view to the parking lot anyway. Let's do this.
This seems too easy.
Yeah.
Keep lookout. I'll pick the lock.
I got a better idea.
Gonna go in the front.
Obviously, these trucks are made with thin vinyl to reduce the weight.
Just gonna break in through the top? How is that quieter?
Probably just cut it open. Wow, that's really thin.
Yeah. Uh-oh. No way. Get out of there. Just go underneath the truck.
Reacher, just don't move.
Right? He's gonna like fall through or something. Damn, this guy is suspicious. Uh-oh. Just go back inside, man. Now, what the hell is in this thing?
Yeah, I don't know if the coast is quite clear.
Truck's empty.
What? Oh shit, was he a decoy?
What is he doing besides driving around for hours to deliver nothing?
I don't know.
Distracting you two.
The professors.
They're unreachable.
Not anymore. It's pre-dawn, so I guess we'll just leave a message. Hopefully somebody will... Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
I honestly don't even know how to say this. Professor Bryant was killed this morning.
Wow. They are cleaning up.
Sorry. My condolences.
Thank you.
He got to him fast.
So they didn't get to both.
I'm sure they did.
It's 5 a.m. This better be good.
Professor Castillo?
Yes?
She's alive.
I'm coming to New York. Now do everything I'm about to tell you if you still want to be alive by the time I get there.
Straight to the point.
Charlie?
Oh crap, did they not make it?
They won't be coming after us. Girls, come on, it's okay.
I'm still constantly stressed.
Me too.
Can't really take that onto the plane.
If you reach out to Picard, everyone's holding up.
Roscoe's tough.
Yeah, you little softy reacher.
It's fear more than exertion. Adrenaline like that knocks you right out.
Where do they even go from here?
I don't know how we got here. You've been manipulated, and everything he told you was a lie. Whatever's going on.
I feel like she knows something.
Yeah, why does she not seem very shocked?
I have known exactly where my husband has been working every day of his life.
Maybe you should have said something?
You said you didn't know anything. I was protecting my family. Do you want to hear how our lives were ruined?
Yes, say everything.
Mr. Kleiner wanted to meet Paul.
You will offer me favorable terms if I can operate in cash. I need expertise moving hard currency around.
Really only worked in traditional finance.
I understand your hesitation.
So he is relatively innocent.
When he interviewed.
Right, when he interviewed.
Clients in Venezuela. Why don't you come down with me next week? Check out his operation, see how things work. 2 weeks pay, 1 day's work.
How much did he find out and how willing?
You were able to move that much currency in just a few hours? You sure this was all legal?
100%. I'm just real good at my job.
That's for damn sure.
Dang.
Can you send those transfer confirmations to me?
Of course.
Super impressive.
Pay you 4 times your current salary plus a 50% year-end kicker.
That's huge.
Before the ink can dry on this, my client wants to meet you.
Let's do it.
I mean, if he sees too much, though, he's not going to have a choice.
Right.
Now, these are animals that are used to running as hard, as fast as they can. One day, they're locked in a stall. They slam against the walls.
Jeez, that's depressing.
One day, they just stop.
Just give up.
They know there's nothing they can do to escape their fate. And they realize that their new life isn't that bad.
Kind of like what's about to happen to him.
That money that you moved today was tied to an international counterfeiting scheme of which you are now part. I am my own printing press.
You're kidding.
No.
This is as serious a situation as you've ever been in, Paul.
Wow.
I have your email, your IP address. You are in this now.
Jeez, Kleiner? Monster.
You want to run. Just like all the horses in here want to run.
Wow.
I can't do this.
Can't get rich beyond your wildest dreams for just banging away in your laptop? I'm going to leave you in here for a while. That not only can you do it, you'll want to do it.
Jeez, just treat him like an animal.
Don't gnaw at the gate.
Oh my god. Man, I feel bad for Paul that I ever suspected him of anything. Just destroyed the man's whole life in a matter of minutes.
Please, this is what happens to you.
Oh my... They did that in front of him?
You see a man crucified and castrated in front of you. You do what you're told.
Yeah, I bet.
Paul did what he was told, and they killed him anyway. I can't let them be next. I will not let that happen.
Wow, that was not what I was expecting.
Oh my god, no, I feel so bad ever accusing Paul of something.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, this guy didn't get much of a break.
Well, we can't take any more chances. I'll be with you until we can figure out what to do next.
Okay.
I'm always just so stressed that someone's just gonna get randomly shot in the head or something.
Same.
Up ahead on the left.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, sir.
I need a suit.
I don't know I have enough fabric. You want a pocket square?
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
He got lucky.
Right? Hey.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Who's watching him?
Yeah, we got a problem.
They were probably about to kill her. Oh, no.
I'm here to see my client, Stephanie Castillo.
Something about a murder?
I promise. I'll fill you in after she and I speak.
All right. Call me.
So he's pretending to be a lawyer?
Mm-hmm.
How did you and Joe know each other?
We collaborated over the last few years. He was brilliant.
So I definitely thought these people were criminals.
His job would require my expertise. We were the only two academics in the U.S. specializing in the theoretical effects of mass undetectable counterfeiting.
Wow.
80% of existing U.S. currency is in $100 bill.
Yeah.
Drugs, arms, human trafficking. They all have a denomination of choice.
The American $100 bill.
No way.
Now, if a fake is good enough, it's called a super bill.
It must be difficult to replicate.
Strips, holograms. If someone is determined and talented enough, all of it can be replicated.
This is super fascinating.
Joe discovered super bills are being manufactured somehow anyway.
Made in Georgia?
Like Coca-Cola and peanuts.
No way.
We have the system backwards. They're making money in the U.S. and shipping out to Venezuela.
Holy shit.
Find out where they're getting the paper to do it, and you will stop whatever Joe is trying to stop.
Is she gonna be safe?
How are you going to take down whoever's doing this?
Painfully.
That was amazing.
I'm working the case privately with the police force down south. You'll see I'm not one to waste time or make up stories. I need you to make sure she's protected until you get a phone call from me. It needs to be off the books. It needs to be quiet. I can count on you, Diaz?
Sure, yes, sir.
Damn. Let's go, Diaz. Hopefully he's safe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's clearly bad people right outside.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You
Come
just
on.
got that.
You didn't want to keep it for a little bit longer? Oh.
Oh.
This guy's in trouble. Jeez, he's fast. Oh, straight with a knife? Knife versus
What are you
wheel?
gonna do with the...
Okay, he's gonna do that. Credit to this guy, he just got his arm broken. Uh-oh. Oh, you're done. Holy That's a strong tie.
I don't know, honestly, out of all of that, how the weight of Reacher didn't just snap his neck.
Just rip his neck off.
Oh my god.
What a great song to walk off after murdering someone like that. All right, that was episode 6 of Reacher. What'd you think?
Holy shit.
What an ending with that one.
First of all, you were wrong.
Man, so depressing. It really looked like his tongue was pulled out. What was it? It was a Venezuelan something. I'll see in the edit, but I'm gonna have to look that up.
Or you don't.
Now I need to know my graphic torture terms. I need to know the difference between Colombian necktie and a Venezuelan whatever. But I'm glad I gave myself the 0.1% margin for error. So I'm okay, I'm covered.
So I guess we start at the beginning because the end was like wild, but we have that stakeout with Finlay and Reacher, which we learned so much about Finlay.
The fact that his wife just passed away.
She was sick.
Changes so much about the character and his motivations and why he is where he is. And that was just devastating to kind of hear his explanation about he couldn't live in a place where everything just constantly reminded him of his wife.
Yeah, no, that was really sad. And I feel like that's the most that we've gotten out of Finlay. Because, I mean, I like Finlay, but we didn't really know much about him.
No, and Reacher's not the most sensitive person.
No.
You could see on his face, the second he found out, he was kind of in shock. And it was almost like when he said, "You should have told me," it was like, man, I wouldn't have been like ragging on you as much if I would have known.
Yeah.
But then he immediately just was like, "You're an idiot." But somehow that brought a smile to Finlay's face.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that Reacher being sensitive would have done anything. Like, Finlay is not anticipating Reacher to be his shoulder to cry on.
And like Finlay said, he doesn't need anyone's pity on the situation.
Exactly. So as much as we were like, are you kidding me, Reacher? I feel like he did actually handle it the best way for Finlay.
Yeah, which explains the smile on the face and the fuck you and the double fuck you. And I mean, we've seen their bond and their like friendship and their, I guess, working relationship grow every episode. So that was a very sweet moment between the two.
Yeah, and I mean, Finlay made the decision to tell Reacher. He hasn't told anyone, and he told Reacher. So I think he knew going into that really anyone else really would have pitied him.
Right.
I mean, we pitied him.
Right.
But Reacher was just like, you're dumb.
Yeah, oh man, you're pretty stupid for how you're handling this, so you're a dumb idiot. Yeah, no, that's a very good point. And I feel like it did bring them closer. And that whole, stakeout scene and tracking the trailer and the tension of that one guy, I don't even remember his name, but
the nephew, that was like anxiety inducing. Watching him just like go around the truck and Finlay's like under it and all of it. I was afraid there was gonna be like a shootout.
Oh yeah, me too. So thankfully they got that situation all right, but it led to nowhere really. I mean, that was a dead end. Interesting why he was driving around. I feel like it was just to distract them.
Could be.
But there's got to be something else going on. So I mean, after that we move into the safe house, I guess, which quickly became not safe the second Roscoe showed up.
I know. I feel like we had been so worried about their little family. And I think the second that Roscoe got there and we're paying more attention, I'm like, oh shit, like something's gonna go down.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like they focused a lot on the locks. So I was anticipating someone breaking in, but we never saw that happen. I mean, she went out and chased after them. They all go running into the woods. And I mean, Roscoe, as always, such a badass, just kills them both.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure kills them both. At least shoots the one guy in the leg. And the other guy, I don't know if that was a grenade or like a flashbang or something like that, but whatever it was, he dropped it, couldn't find it, and then died horribly.
Yeah, no, that was rough.
I mean, I've been so stressed. I mean, there's so many times where we're like close-up shot of someone for a little too long. And I'm just afraid of someone getting shot, especially because we still have conversations early on about people being very good marksmen and stuff. So I feel like people could just get taken out from any distance. Even though that hasn't happened, I'm just constantly afraid of like a character being like, don't worry, we'll do everything, and then bang, dead.
That's actually exactly how I feel. Even in the diner when they were sitting like in the corner booth, I was like, I don't care that you were in a public place. And then also like we see like, multiple people leaving the diner and then it just shows them in the corner. Like it just very much seemed like anything could happen. I don't care what time of day it is.
Yeah, any character, anytime. I'm just constantly afraid of just someone's brains getting splattered at any moment.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen anything other than the conversation to be like, yeah, there's some people who are great shots. Just that line is enough for every single episode to be just stressed out.
Yeah. No, same. I feel you. It's effective.
But man, once they got to that diner and we learned the truth about Paul Hubble, I feel so bad about ever judging him.
Yeah.
I mean...
Why were you so judgmental?
It's just we haven't seen him for so long and we haven't confirmed that he's dead or anything. So I'm like, why are they building this up for us to just find a dead body? I feel like the reveal would be that he's very much involved or in charge. He still could be. He's obviously way more valuable than Kleiner.
Yeah.
Someone who can move the money is way more valuable than just someone who runs a few things.
Yeah.
So he could have worked himself up to be like, you know what? Fuck Kleiner. Kill him. I don't know. He could still be, but I think it's pretty safe to assume that he's just a horrible victim and he's dead somewhere.
Yeah, no, I mean, it seems absolutely like he was just trapped and there was no way out for him. He was very open and he told his wife everything. And like she said, she knew who he was working for every day that they've been together.
That's true. That's a really good point that the wife is fully aware of the situation.
Yeah. So that was brutal. I mean, the fact that he brought him to Venezuela, he made him, move all of that illegal money.
Yeah, commit a crime.
Yeah, just so that he could trap them in a barn. And like the analogy with the horses, like all of it was just like, that was just so evil.
If it would have stopped right there, that would have been super evil.
Yeah.
To bring the situation, to bring someone in to get crucified and castrated in front of him, just to really get the message across.
Yeah, that was it. He was completely trapped and he really did seem like a nice guy and he just wanted to do good. He wanted to be good at his job.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I went to an interview though and someone was like, all right, cool, I can pay you 2 weeks pay for 1 day's worth and we're gonna go to South America, I would have been like,
get the fuck out of here.
This seems a little suspicious.
Yeah, but you're going.
Nah, I don't think I would. but I feel really bad for him. And, his wife, like, obviously they had a fantastic relationship with the fact that he told her everything.
Yeah.
But their poor kids, like, all of it. So I'm glad that the FBI agent is back.
Yeah, I'm glad more people are together in that situation because whether it was the FBI guy or just Roscoe, it's still a lot of people you're trying to take care of. So there's more help now.
Yeah.
And he seemed done. He seemed like, we're not keeping this under the radar anymore. We need serious protection and help.
Yeah. And so we do have another death in this episode with the professor that we do not see. And then Reacher manages to protect the other professor before she gets
killed, obviously. Yeah.
So for her to go into police custody, I really liked that, he used his Reacher detailed mind to find Diaz and knew that he could trust him and all of that. The suit thing was cool for him to get all dressed up, go in like he's a lawyer.
That was a great scene for Reacher to kind of analyze everything, get her protected. I was kind of shocked. I thought some of those people were leads that Joe was maybe following, not necessarily that pretty much everyone on that list was helping Joe. So I didn't realize that they were allies, not enemies. But obviously it was great that Reacher was able to protect her, and that conversation was incredibly interesting.
Yes, I don't know if any of that is true. It sounds like it definitely could be. It
sounds very plausible.
But that's crazy. I mean, in our day-to-day lives, we don't really use cash all that much anyways, but in our day-to-day lives, like, we're seeing like 20s, 5s for the most part.
Yeah, people don't really have $100 bills all over the place, but for 80% of the currency to be composed of $100 bills,
it's crazy.
And the fact that it's like used as the stable currency around the world, and then how that translated to it's so stable because it's nearly impossible to duplicate.
The paper, of all things, there's so many things when you look at a bill. There's like she said, there's like the kind of, what did she call it? Like a holographic?
Yeah, holograph, certain dyes.
Yeah, like all of the things that go into it. But of all of the things, the most protective part is the paper. Maybe it does have something to do with all of this feed still. There's got to be something, but it's crazy that we find out that it's being produced in Margrave.
Right.
Not moving through or moving to Margrave. It's produced there and going out to the rest of the world.
Margrave is the center. And if you stop it there, you pretty much eliminate all possibility of counterfeit.
You're cutting it off. And that's what Joe was doing. And I love that Reacher is kind of getting to finish his work.
What did she say? She was like, oh, how are you going to do it? And what did he say? It was something
painfully.
Like... Painfully.
That was so cheesy.
Yeah, it was perfect. It was so cheesy. All of it was incredible, and this episode tied up with a vicious kill.
That was nuts. Like, I love the details in this show based on what Reacher does and kind of how he figures out things, but like watching Reacher like taking off the coat and then looking in the window and seeing that he was being followed, and man, he can fly.
Yeah, he was around the corner so fast.
The fact, like, watching him run, I'm like, dude is a giant. And he's just like booking it through like...
It's that castle. It's that football background. So he's got the sprints in him.
So that was crazy. Then obviously kind of the fight scenes, he gets kind of cut. We're like, what is he going to do with a wheel? He just breaks that guy's arm.
He broke that guy's arm twice.
Multiple times,
or both arms. Whenever Reacher fights these guys, a lot of them from South America, they put up a way better fight than I would anticipate versus just the size of Reacher.
Yeah.
Because he was just breaking that dude's arms and just destroying him, yet the guy was fighting back very well.
Yes.
And it came down to Reacher snapping the dude's ankle.
Yeah, that was gross.
Just dislocating everything. And then the ultimate of jumping off the ledge with the tie around his neck and just his full weight strangling him.
I just can't believe his head didn't like just fall off.
Yeah, I don't know how that tie just didn't... I mean, it's great fabric. Great fabric. And I don't know how it just didn't like just rip through that guy's neck.
Yeah, no, and he was alive for
quite a while,
longer than I would imagine. But I mean, all the fight sequences are crazy with Reacher. The violence is something else.
Yeah, awesome. So, I mean, that was just a very action-packed episode with a lot of information. I mean, hearing about Roscoe's parents, Finlay's wife, obviously getting actual concrete evidence of what's going on and how Margrave is really the center and not just a piece of the puzzle. We never really saw who's in charge, who is the big bad Venezuelan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have 2 episodes left. I assume that's going to come into play, especially if Reacher destroys this operation. People are going to be pissed.
Yeah, and I am thinking more and more like that because this is based on books. Potentially we're gonna see like a different book per season. So my assumption is this is going to wrap up in this season.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna wrap up and he'll just be off to a different place on the planet.
Yeah, so what, 2 episodes left?
Yeah.
Can't believe it. We're flying through.
It's been awesome so far, and I can't wait to see what the hell happens next, because I assume Reacher's going back to Margrave to just torch the place.
Yeah, he's gonna get into that Kleiner Industries.
Like, what else is there to find out? If you know it's happening there, and a lot of the people are already dead, at this point, just go in, guns blazing, and take the whole place down.
Yeah, I don't know. This is about to be wild. But, I don't know, somewhere deep down, I feel like Paul is still alive.
I think, yeah, maybe he's, kept prisoner or something like that. Because, again, he's probably the only, if not obviously the best, at moving the money and making it look legal.
Yep.
And that's gotta be one of the most important things when you're making fake currency, is making it look legal.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's just too valuable to kill. He might just be, tied up somewhere, strapped to a laptop.
Yeah. So, but I'm super excited, still very much enjoying this series.
Yeah, it's great. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.